And here we have the one, the only Wings of Redemption! But what is up, people? I'm Rand0m Guy here, and I haven't posted in a while, but I don't care, I'm chilling. You know, I have a break, I have an Easter break, and you know, blah blah blah, revision, blah blah blah, whatever. So, getting into the commentary, what? Personal commentary actually on a Sunday? Is this real? Yes, this is a real video, a personal commentary on a Sunday. You know, I'm getting back in the old routine, guys. So, you know, I just got back from swimming, and I'm shattered, but I thought, nice way to end the holidays, just do a little commentary. But you know, we're not talking about swimming here, we're talking about skiing, because this commentary is going to be about my experience with skiing. But before we go into that, I just want to point out the gameplay. Basically, it's not very special. Well, it is in a way, because there's only 3 of us and there's 6 of them, and they're pretty high prestiges, and I've got on assault kill streaks, and I've got an ACR suppress. So that, yeah, that means one thing: try hard mode on. Especially in domination, you can just literally, they could have been 2 per flag, and they could have whooped asses, but we actually whooped theirs, and I'm happy for it. So I thought it was a special gameplay. I might get more of these because they're more entertaining to watch, because you don't know what's going to happen. Well, you know I'm going to win, of course, because I'm the best. Not really, but you know, it's nice to get those try hard pants on sometimes, and for me that's all the time, according to my friends. But anyway, let's get into the commentary. So, skiing, yeah, it was my birthday, and you know, I could do anything I wanted to. I really didn't want to do anything. When it comes to birthdays, I'm quite modest, to be honest. I'm the modest person in the world, how ironic. But yeah, I really didn't want to do anything. I just thought, meh, what is the point of doing something? I'd rather be sitting at home playing COD, but I thought I'll do something, so I went skiing. And by the way, I got loads of money for my birthday, and I might get a HD PVR. Either that or Triton headset. I'm thinking about a HD PVR, because, you know, better quality for you guys, and I know the quality's shit at the moment, and it's annoying, to be honest. I can't get my content out there just because of the quality, you know, YouTube standards. But I understand you don't want to be looking at a toaster all the time. So, before I get sidetracked, let's go back to the skiing. And yeah, I wanted to do it on my birthday, but it was fully booked, because it's a popular place, this place we went to, and it was fully booked, so we had to go the next day. Otherwise, it was like, I think it was 8 o'clock on my birthday, so because it's like an hour away and an hour back, and then the lesson's like an hour and a half, plus another half an hour for setup and stuff, I wouldn't have got back till, quick maths here, half 11-ish, I think. Well, it started at half 8. So yeah, so that was out the options. So we went tomorrow at, well, not tomorrow, I mean the day after my birthday, at around 2:30, and that gave me time just to have a lazy morning, as you do. I'm a teenager, I go up at 11. So what? Get on my level. So after I got my lazy morning, sorry, out of the way, had a bacon cob, and we started driving. And this was about, let's see, about 1 o'clock-ish, and we went there, and oh my god, when you approach it, you think it looks like what is it, Batman. It looks like Batman's lair. It's like a massive tower in the middle, and then it's just like loads of buildings surrounding it. And there's like an offset as well, a little village, and I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, my mum wasn't doing it, so she went around this little village place, which has a story of its own at the end. So you have to wait to the end to see see how it unfolds. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, we got to this place, and to be honest, it was massive. We went inside just to check out me and my bro because my parents were having lunch, because of course it was lunchtime, and we were all nomming on those sandwiches that my mum made. Because what else are mums for? Oh, I love mum. But anyway, so we went into it, and wow, it was massive. The ceiling was so high. I mean, you can imagine, it was like my brother described it as an American mall. Literally, it was so massive. And if anyone's been to Meadowhall in England, you know how big that is. It's about 2/3 of the size of that, and the ceiling's like double Meadowhall. And at the top of the ceiling, there was like these climbing apparatus. And what you could do, there was a climbing wall, and you could climb right to the top, and then you could go onto climbing apparatus. And it was awesome. I didn't do that in the end, but I really wish I did. But actually, I went to this, I think it was like a goose fair or something. You might have heard of it. It's in Nottingham. Faircrest might have went to it, but yeah, I don't like it personally. But I went to my, I think it was with my parents. You don't want to go to a fair with your parents. You want to go with your friends. But I was lonely. I think all my friends were like on holiday or something. Yeah, sure, Rand0m Guy. But I have friends. Just my mum. No, I'm joking. But anyway, yeah. When I got there, when I went to the Goose Fair, I went to this climbing wall, and I scaled it so fast that they gave me a free go on the harder one, and my fingers were freezing because it's in October, so my fingers were freezing. And I got to the top, and like I was just about to press the button, and I fell down, and I was like crying. I was only 8 years old. I was like, oh, I nearly touched the top, and I was so fast. But yes, that's what she said. So, or he, depends on the situation. But back to the story. Yeah, my mum was against the whole idea. She was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. But we got there, and it was pretty awesome. We went to the snow bit, and the snow slope, it looked really bad. I mean, it looks so tiny, but then when we got the gear on and we put it in the locker, it was massive. The snow slope was absolutely massive. We're like, oh my god, how are we gonna do this? But then luckily there was like a little beginner slope for us beginners, and hopefully I'll give you some skiing tips as well if you haven't been skiing yet. And I was a beginner. I was level 1. And we got the safety talk, blah blah blah. No one wants to hear about that. And my instructor was pretty cool. It was like a million years old, but it doesn't matter. It was bold, and you could see the reflection shining. No, it wasn't that shiny. It wasn't like bold, shiny, but it was still tiny, a bit shiny. You still have some hair on there. But anyway, talking about bold people, I keep getting sidetracked. This is not very professional, is it? But back to the commentary. Yeah, we got the safety equipment on and the boots, and boots are really important for skiing. You might think, oh, the skis are the most important equipment, but our million-old instructor told us that actually it's the boots, because if the boots don't fit right, then skiing is going to be a pain and not a pleasure. Just like other things I do. But yeah, and then when I got there, wow, I mean, I sucked. Like, we had to go up the slope to start with. Oh, first we had one ski. And I sucked on one ski. I hated one ski. But once I got the second ski on, I was alright until I got to the slope. And we had to like go horizontal to the slope. What is it called? Like no, not parallel. The other one, perpendicular to the slope. Yeah. So the slope was going like down, and then we had to go 90 degrees toward of the line. If you imagine like a cross, I had to be the horizontal one, so I didn't fall down. But I fell down like backwards because my skis they were like angled down. So I fell down backwards, and I grabbed this old woman, he floored her, and then I was falling down. I was like, ah! And then my brother saved the day, but he didn't save me in time, and he fell over as well. So it was like a massive domino effect, and everyone fell over. It was really funny, but the instruction thinks so. But it was funny to me, and once I got to the bottom, he told me off. It's like, don't grab onto the person, you're not meant to. So I got telling off, but it was so funny. So when we actually got to the top, there was actually a lazy way to get to the top. You just grabbed this rope and it pulled you up. And that was really fun. I mean, being pulled up with skis on, it was so fun to do. So once we got to the top, he taught us the snowplow effect. And by the way, we didn't have poles, because we're that bad, we didn't have poles. We had these just the skis, and we had to do the snowplow effect. Basically, it's like stopping by getting more snow to like weigh you down so you don't go as far, or something like that. I can't be asked to explain physics. So yeah, we got to this snow. We had to learn the snowplow, and I was actually quite good at the snowplow. In the end, I passed. I was a natural. My dad was in the middle. My dad, he was alright. He was in the middle. He kept falling over, and he got it in the end. Well, at the end when the instructor left to aid to this person who had cramp, and apparently she had cramp, meant to stop immediately, but I had cramp and I just carried on because I'm a trooper. But yeah, everyone had cramp apparently, so it wasn't just me. But this sissy went off, and the instructor guided and aided her, and my dad actually did. It was like, yes, I finally did it, yeah. And I was like, yeah, sure, Dad. And he showed me, and he half did it. He didn't really do it. And then my brother, oh dear, my friends know my brother. Yeah, he's a funny guy. So he went down, and apparently he's not the right build for skis. So he couldn't slow down. He just bashed into the barrier. I swear he made a hole in it, but he bashed into it, and it was so funny. And he was like, yep, I did it, yeah, sure. So we had a group photo at the end. This nice lad gave us the photo. Yeah, I was in a photo frame. I have it in my little shelf. And, you know, it's a nice day to remember. And also, we went to instructor and it was like, Lewis, random guy, here's your pass. You've completed it. I was like, yeah. And he handed it to my brother and my dad, and they didn't get a pass. But then my brother and my dad were like, yes, we did it, you just didn't see it. And the instructor looked at me and said, did they do it? And, you know, you have to be nice to your family, because they treated me well on my birthday. You know, they gave me a cup of tea and a bacon butty. So I went, yeah, they did. So they passed as well, and they really weren't meant to. And yeah, that's the story of me skiing. And then at the end, we had to find my mum, and we couldn't find her. And my brother had to go back to university. So all hassle, we're like, oh my god. So we went around this mini village, and we went the wrong way. So we went it was like a mile around all these shots, when you could have gone like 50 meters the other way and met our mum, because she was at the end. So we went a mile around the other way, and we finally got to her like an hour later, because yeah, we walked that slow. And I bet some people could like crawl faster, but oh well. So yeah, well, so late. My brother actually missed his train, and I was really annoyed. I was like, oh, I have to catch you later on, and it was Grand National Day, and yeah, there was loads of drunks, but it wasn't that bad. It was actually quite civilised on the train for once. You know, you never know with public transport. But you know, life lesson of the day: don't trust public transport, but it can be reliable sometimes. So I hope you enjoy the commentary, guys. I hope I didn't let you down by not doing many commentaries, but oh well. Hope you have a sexy day, and goodbye.